My name is Hector Motivator, and I'm really happy to be on your screen this morning. Sometimes, this is life. Things do happen in life. You are in debt, you find that maybe you're unemployed, you find that you're having problems with kids and everything, and you could feel like you just want to give up and forget about everything in life. And some people even considering suicide. But I just want us to look at a few things today. And personally, as a motivational speaker, I'm human as well. I just want to start there, and I don't want to lie to you. Life is tough. There are times where you find that, I also have to be fielding calls, taking those calls from the bank. You know what I'm talking about? That unknown number, and you don't know what to do with it. And how do I approach this situation? And the people that you are owing calling you and everything, what do you do in moments like that? I just want to suggest something. Motion is motivation. Just remember those words. Motion is motivation. Have you ever seen, let's say you have a family member who is sick and lying in the on the hospital bed, and this person is just lying there, we go in, day out to check this person, and they're just lying still there. And we wonder, is this person going to make it or not? Then one day, just so happens that they move a pinky finger, just move a pinky finger or move the eyelid a little bit, and then somebody says, oh, he moved the finger, he moved the finger, or he moved the eyelid. And all of us get to be so full of hope that something moved. And that is why I'm saying motion is motivation. Now, let's get back to real life, where we are. Where you find that now things are not moving at all. Nothing is happening in your life. Maybe you're unemployed, like I said, and things are not really happening the way that you want them to happen. The worst thing that you can do when things are happening like that is to stop, is to give up. Don't stop. For as long as you can breathe. Like a friend of mine, Marlon Smith, a couple of years ago when we were still working together, he said, Hector, as long as you are this side of the ground, there is still hope. I like that. As long as you are this side of the ground, not the other side, 6 feet down. As long as you are this side of the ground, there is still hope for you. You can still move. So don't stop trying. Don't stop applying. A young person looking for that job, don't stop applying. And the other kind of motion could be what? Maybe you've been applying and you're not getting those responses and anything. The other thing can be just making that call. It's some kind of motion. Just spending that last R5 airtime that you have and trying to call that company, risking, of course, rejection and everything. You make that call. Or it could be what? Going to that nearest old age home or that children's home to say, while I'm waiting for my big break in life, while I'm waiting for my opportunity, because some people get stopped by the fact that, I have this qualification, this degree, and they don't see themselves going to volunteer in places like those just to keep busy. Because when you are in motion, that's why I'm saying that motion is motivation. When you keep on moving, doing something, you get yourself exposed out there. Somebody sees you and recommends you to somebody else. And that little network that starts forming when you are volunteering in that old age home or volunteering in some company. You go in and say, guys, I'm here. I'm not employed. I've got skills, I've got hands, I've got, I've got the energy. I don't want to waste it sitting at home and complaining and whinging and whining. Can I just come in and do something with you? I remember a point in my life when I was still starting as a motivational speaker. It was tough. Companies were not inviting me, and one morning I woke up. I was still living in Randburg, South Africa, Randburg in Cresta. Then one morning I just woke up, and I walked around the street. Believe it or not, I walked around the street and I saw a lot of papers all over. And I started picking up the papers. I was not employed by Pick It Up or the municipality. I just said, I'm going to pick up these papers as a sign of me willing to do something with my life. And I remember the tears coming down my face, saying, God, I'm prepared to do anything just to show you that I'm not a lazy person. I'm prepared to do something. Started picking up those papers. I had one big plastic bag and then just putting, all that rubbish inside, and then I just put it together and put it inside the rubbish bin. When I went back to where I was sharing this place with a friend of mine, and I told this friend, I said, you know what, from today, don't worry about the dishes. I'm the man. I'm going to wash the dishes in the house. I will cook. It was my way of saying that I'm prepared to do something. And as I kept on trying, now going to schools to speak for free, just going into schools to speak. And then somebody heard about me, they invited me on television, the then show called Take 5. And from there, as they say, the rest is history. People started to hear about me, and up till this day, I'm getting invitations to speak for money now, speak for companies. I'm self-employed, I'm sometimes tempted to call my business Speak and Pay, because I speak, they pay. But it didn't start this way. It was tough at the beginning. So if you're unemployed, if you're going through a tough time, maybe you're feeling like the money that you are earning at work is too little, or you have a disease, you're sick, and all hope is gone. I want that hope to come back. I want you to get up today. And sometimes when you are not employed, or you're staying at home, or things are tough, you want to show it. You want to walk like this and say, oh me, oh my, I'm a skeptical, things are not okay. No! Get up, take that last suit that you have, or the only one you have, put it on. Look neat. Sometimes we think that, maybe if I look like I've suffered and all that. You know what I've seen? Have you ever seen when you're driving, or, well, if you're not driving, or just when you see these people in the street who are always just asking, do you feel happy that, oh, here's a nice guy? No, you feel turned off by this whole situation. But when you see somebody just looking alive and saying, hey, brah, hey, brah, and then you feel like, wow, I feel like I can just do something for this person. So look good. Let's get out there. Just that little shirt that you have, the last tie you have, just look good and just knock on different companies. And when you walk like you are alive. Don't show that you are hungry, but people are just too busy to care about you. So just walk around, knock and say, hey, sir, my name is so-and-so, my name is Hector, and you know what? This is what I'm prepared to do for you. Just in return for something, for me to buy food, or, just to prove that I can work. I'm unemployed right now, but you know what? I've got so much energy. Can I share it with your company? Can I do something with you today? So don't give up hope. Keep in motion. Keep on moving. The last example I just want to share with you around keeping in motion